Has this ever happened to you? In nearly every game, there is some element of RNG or random number generation that determines whether you succeed or fail. For the majority of gaming history, this has been out of the hands of the player, working enigmatically in the background. But what if you could take back control? What if you could tangibly control the outcome of these seemingly random events? For this purpose, we have come up with Highroll, the go-to accessory for any strategy or role-playing game enthusiast. With Highroll, you can take back control with your own hands, literally. Instead of the computer rolling virtual dice for you to determine outcomes, you yourself get to pick up the die, throw it on the table, and pray for a good result. The resulting score is then transmitted to the gaming device and taken into account by the game, bypassing virtual RNG entirely and leaving all the checks up to the player. The operation of the Highroll controller is very simple. You connect your Highroll smart mat to the device of your choice via USB, boot up your game of choice, and you're ready to start rolling. When prompted, roll the dice onto the mat and your result will be sent to the game automatically. There is no need to charge the dice separately, as the mat powers the optional lighting via wireless charging. The starter kit comes with 2 D6 dice, a D20, and a USB desk pad to throw the dice onto. The starter kit is designed to get the player into the world of RPG gaming and to give them an idea of what using the controller feels like. The design of the kit is relatively nondescript and plain, serving as a blank canvas with 0 distracting elements. Should the player enjoy the system we have developed, they can select from a wide variety of standalone dice with different designs and numbers to better express themselves. Fans of the series Dungeons & Dragons can enjoy a range of designs depicting all the available classes and pick out one depicting their main. The system is designed to be highly accessible. While it's true that the feeling of rolling dice is relatively ubiquitous, after all, who hasn't held a die in their life? Not all games might have native support for the system. While we do hope to collaborate with more and more game developers to offer support for our system natively, in the meantime, we offer a range of modification packages for games that might benefit from the Highroll system. These include games that have actual dice depicted in them, such as the aforementioned D&D, Disco Elysium, and Risk, but also games that feature more hidden RNG, such as XCOM. In this case, the text 25% chance to hit would instead be replaced with roll at least 15 with D20 to hit. The modifications are free and use a built-in installer, so the experience is accessible for even the least tech-savvy. Of course, we here at Highroll aren't perfect. Sometimes we might miss a hidden gem that would be perfect for our system. To make our controller system usable for even the least played games, the way our system works is completely transparent and open source. So the passionate modders in these secluded communities can add their own support for their beloved games. With Highroll, players can also opt to download our optional companion app, which keeps track of all your rolls and the sum of all your amassed scores. You can also keep track of other statistics and metrics, such as your average score across all attempts and your usage of the dice over time. These statistics can also be tracked separately for different games, allowing for easy comparison. There's also a long list of different achievements for various milestones, letting you show off to all your friends with your dice-throwing prowess. Speaking of friends, RPGs such as Dungeons & Dragons are often a social experience best experienced together in person. To aid with this, we have developed an even more compact travel version of the Highroll kit. With a smaller footprint, Bluetooth connectivity instead of the usual wire and a convenient carry case, this version is easier to transport and set up, allowing you to swiftly set up and start playing anywhere you go.
Hold up.
Leaders, as he stop!